Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Room Mill. I hope you're doing fantastically well today. It's a gloomy day, isn't it? And these gloomy days do continue. Don't worry, not in terms of Leeds United, but God, we wanted it sunny, didn't we? Then we wanted it a little bit colder. Gets colder, then it gets gloomy, then it gets rainy. It's just, we can't win with this weather, can we? But as I say, guys, I hope you're all doing well. If you haven't subscribed right now, what are you doing? I ask you every single day. Come on, be part of the army. That's what you need to do. One Leeds army. I don't know if you know, 16,000 absolute legends as part of this crew. So thank you so much. If you're not part of the crew yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All the good links are below, guys. If you want to help the channel out, if you want to, go check our socials out, make sure you do so. Obviously, the Blue, White and Yellow podcast link is below, which will be out later on today. But here, we're discussing everything Leeds United this morning, which if you don't know, we've been doing for quite a while here on the One Leeds Fan Channel. The rumour mill has been going for so long now, it's nearly as old as me. Charlie Cresswell, contract. It looks like Leeds United are negotiating a contract with Charlie Cresswell after his impressive performances for the Whites. Isn't it annoying that we're not going to be able to see him against Ajax? We're not going to be able to see him against Villarreal, unfortunately, because he picked up a concussion against Fleetwood. What else is annoying, you ask? Well, what else is annoying, guys, is the fact that we've also got Pascal Struijk, we've also got Diego Llorente, who are also nursing injuries at this moment in time. It looked muscular. I've spoken about a hyperextension with regards to Diego Llorente. That's what it looked like from my naked eye. I could be wrong, but, are we going to have two centre-backs out? We discussed it yesterday. How will Leeds move the sort of jigsaw about? What we normally do is square pegs round holes, don't we? But what we've seen is Jamie Shackleton emerge as a good right-back option so far in this pre-season, and that's been a positive for the pre-season. Then what that will facilitate is Leeds putting Luke Ayling at centre-back, but it's ideally not how we want to start the season, isn't it? Last season we didn't have Rafinha for obvious reasons. He just signed. Rodrigo, we didn't have him. Liam Cooper, we didn't have him. We'd love to just go into a season with a fully fit squad, but it might not happen. But let's hope it does, of course. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, it looks like Charlie Cresswell, after his impressive performances, his thunderbolt header against Fleetwood and his captain responsibility all last year, which concluded at Aston Villa with an absolute resounding win, is going to be rewarded with a contract. So well done, Charlie. Fully deserved. A sensational campaign. A couple of campaigns now, and I'd love to see him get his chance at some point because, last time he featured in the first team, he was playing against Hull City and Malik Wilks sort of taught him a bit of a lesson in the League Cup. I believe it was at the start of last season. I thoroughly believe Charlie wants to get there and sort of prove the haters wrong, prove the doubters wrong, and I fully expect him to do that. But as I was saying, guys, no Struijk, no Llorente news at this moment in time. Throughout the day, if it develops, if news comes to you, I will bring you that. We will bring you that on Leeds United Live, and you will hear it obviously here on One Leeds Fan Channel, your number one news source on the platform. But we've heard nothing, but we have seen Liam Cooper. Last weekend, this weekend just gone, playing in, I believe it was a charity golf event, which is positive. It's positive. He doesn't look like he's suffering, doesn't look like he's injured, wasn't walking around gingerly or anything like that. And we fully expect him to start against Ajax. I fully expect him to then start against Villarreal. And I think we'll need to see that little bit of a pairing between Liam Cooper and Calvin Phillips. And if we get that indication, both for me will start regardless against Manchester United. And that's Liam Cooper as well, by the way. That's regardless of Pascal Struijk, whatever happens with him. I fully think that even if Pascal had put in some good pre-season performances, if Liam comes in now and puts a full 90 minutes in against Ajax, a full 90 minutes in against Villarreal, I don't think Struijk would have started anyway, regardless of any injury, because obviously Liam is club captain. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who is your ideal centre-back partnership for Leeds United, and how frustrating is it that we might not be able to get that? But we do not know as of yet, so keep your hats on for that one. Mikael Damsgaard, what does that say to you? Get it in the comment section below. Mikael Damsgaard says to me, fluidity. It says technical, creative, innovative. All those lovely superlatives sum that Danish man up absolutely perfectly, don't they? And it looks like Leeds have got a battle on the hands if we do want the central attacking midfielder who fits that number 10 role perfectly, like a glove. But I don't feel Leeds will do that. I don't think we're going to go for number 10. I don't think we would go for someone like Mikael Damsgaard. This was highlighted last week by a couple of Italian publications who essentially said that Leeds haven't had any contact with Mikael Damsgaard. But guess who's moving in? Not Jack Grealish, but it could be the conclusion of Jack Grealish going to Manchester City. Yes, guys, it is going to be Aston Villa. It looks like Aston Villa have got two options on their hands if Jack Grealish does go to Manchester City. It's Todd Cantwell from Norwich for 40 million or Mikael Damsgaard for 30 million from Sampdoria. Which one would you go for? I'd probably likely go for Todd Cantwell, but the fact that Todd Cantwell's valued above Emi Buendia is unbelievable. And it just shows that sort of English tax that you get, don't you? You really get that English tax when you go for our style of players. But yeah, Mikael Damsgaard's a cheaper option. He's done it on the high stage as well. Obviously did it in the semi-finals against England. But a Leeds going to be, I wouldn't say beaten, because I don't know if we were ever in for him, but it is going to be slightly frustrating if we see a player of that calibre. We've already seen Buendia go there. I'd have loved Buendia. But Damsgaard there as well, it's going to be slightly painful, but no problem really, is it? Listen, Matheus Pereira. We saw a big post, a social post, an unusual post. You normally don't get this from a player. Unprofessional, some may say. I don't think so. It's, you've got to get the meaning and the understanding behind some players' thought processes sometimes. But essentially, he put a post out on social media declaring that he was supposed to move. He had a move that was going to change his life. But West Bromwich Albion blocked that move, and essentially Pereira's come out and said he's so committed to the cause. He's done absolutely everything for West Bromwich Albion. He's always given 100% in training, but this Premier League move would have changed his life, and that is causing a lot of speculation amongst Leeds fans. Could it have been Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds United? Now, when it says changed his life, I don't know, because I don't know if West Bromwich Albion would have been paying that much less than I don't think essentially Leeds would have been paying that much more than West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. So I don't think he'd get a massive contract hike if he was to come to Leeds United. Maybe it was a West Ham, maybe it was an Everton or something of that like. Maybe it was a team abroad. Maybe it was a Bayern Munich or something like that. Who knows? But I don't think this will have been Leeds. But it's got a lot of Leeds fans talking, which is really, really interesting. We spoke about Hoyg yesterday, didn't we? The left-back at Hibernian. There's a lot of talk about Watford, Burnley and Leeds United being in the hot seat for the young man's signature. 19 years of age, 28 games last year for Hibernian. We spoke about this yesterday on the Room Mill. The reason I'm bringing it up again is because the race is hotting up. Adam Leventhal has essentially said there are 3 clubs after the youngster's signature, and he looks like a top player. Strong. He looks quick. Put it that way, it looks quick, and yeah, it's really interesting. Obviously, 4 to 5 million, not 45 million. Obviously, you look at Burnley; they've got the likes of Charlie Taylor at left back. I don't know if Holebas is still at Watford. I can't profess to know that much about the Watford side, but Leeds definitely need, for me, a rotation left back. We were speaking about this yesterday, but I think it's just so interesting how there's more and more publications coming out today and saying there are 3 teams in for him, and Burnley and Watford have been named, and apparently Leeds have been interested in the past. So whether or not that third club is Leeds United, we'll find out in due course. Josip Bracalo, everybody. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I touted it. I thought, and I said this to my buddies at Leeds Live, I thought this would be it, Josip Bracalo. I thought he fits the bill perfectly. Versatile, left or right, willing to move, dynamic, fluid, would be an option off the bench, could even start the Premier League as a viable sort of an extrinsic reward. It's like, look, this is where you could be. And it looks like, according to LUFC Fan Zone, who's spoken to a source close to Josip Bracalo, he will sign for Sarri's Lazio in the next coming days. And apparently there has been contact with Leeds every single day. That is the quote. Every single day there has been contact from Leeds, but he will sign for Lazio next week. Whether or not Lazio put together a better contract offer, whether or not he prefers the Sun, whether or not he's been sort of told that he will play in the first team. Looks like Leeds have lost out on Josip Bracalo. I mean, these quotations are absolutely telling. Leeds have been in contact every single day. It looks like he has rejected Leeds, and he will be joining Sarri at Lazio, and that looks like one if you are led to believe the source on LUFC Fan Zone, which are normally very, very, very good, it looks like Leeds have missed out on that one, which will naturally happen, but, he would have been perfect. So much to build as well. So much to build around Bracalo. The Croatian Dan James is what I described him to my friend the other day, but there you go. Looks like Leeds have missed out on that one. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the rumours? Get it in the discussion. Get it in the comment section. We always talk about it. I try to comment as much as I can. And listen, that's it. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. I'll update you as much as I can. And I'll see you in a bit. Like, comment, and subscribe.